Good morning, friends. I'm Dewey, and my Tech Talk topic for today is revisiting infrared grills and sleep trackers. On August 2nd, my Tech Talk topic was, do sleep trackers really work? So much has happened in the last 14 days regarding sleep and health tracking wearables that I'll revisit this topic later in my Tech Talk today. But I'd like to start by revisiting my August 9th Tech Talk, which was the lowdown on infrared grills. That was just last week, because some good information was left out due to time constraints. Also, my attitude toward and opinion about certain aspects of infrared grilling and my new grill has also changed significantly. This is the photo I showed last week of the Charbroil 3-burner true infrared gas grill that I recently ordered directly from the company. It may look pretty fancy, but at $500, it's really in the lower priced, slower heat up and slower grilling time range of infrared grills. First, some things I missed last week. The grill is 53 inches wide and has a grilling area of 420 square inches. That's about 24 by 18 inches. 24 inches by 18, and big enough to do 15 regular burgers and perhaps a dozen steaks or chops. It has a side burner at right under the flip-up cover that doubles as a handy convenience shelf when the side burner isn't in use. The burner igniters are powered by 3 AA batteries and will light any burner with a single tap on the igniter button. A few nights ago, we had a couple over to share a 1.5 pound pork tenderloin fillet that Joanne had previously marinated using her favorite recipe. Charbroil's advice for infrared grilling a fillet like this mentioned that the grate temperature needs to be under 500 degrees, I did it at around 400 degrees, which made control of the grilling process easier. I used an electronic cooking thermometer to determine when the pork tenderloin reached a requisite internal temperature of 140 degrees for cooking pork. Charbroil's recipe advised to cut the pork tenderloin in half. However, the half fillet on the left was just 2 inches thick and cooked more quickly than the thicker one on the right. Yes, it's thicker on the right. The left one had already reached 140-degree temperature and was flipped. Note the grilled diamonds. By the way, anything you read on grilling, whether it's steaks, burgers, chops, whatever, they always say to rotate the piece of meat a quarter turn halfway through grilling the first side. When you flip it over, the top side has beautiful diamonds. This photo shows the thicker 2.5-inch pork tenderloin fillet after it had been turned on 3 of its sides to finally reach a temperature of 140 degrees. Note that the thermometer reads 141.2. This photo shows me cutting one of the pork tenderloin fillets, my mouth is watering, on a serving plate after they had rested for about 6 or 7 minutes. Observe the color evenness. I wish I could provide an illustration showing the amazing tenderness and flavor of these pork fillets as well. A final quick note. Stores like Home Depot, Lowe's, and Walmart each carry a selected segment of Charbroil's line, but no store carries their entire line. However, everything Charbroil may be purchased at their website, charbroil.com. Wayfair and Walmart happened to carry the model I bought, but I was surprised to learn that they charge as much as $125 more than I paid at Charbroil. I'd like to add a comment here. I don't mean to sound like I'm hyping for Charbroil, but Charbroil is the distinctive leader in infrared grilling, and that was what this subject was about. I ended my August 2nd Tech Talk, Do Sleep Trackers Really Work?, with a photo of the Fitbit Sense. See it there in the lower right-hand corner. It was perhaps the most highly rated Android tracker. I also told you that I had just gotten so fired up over this tracker that I ordered one at Amazon, dropped $300 on it. The next day, I began looking at a Fitbit Sense reviews on YouTube, and I was distressed to note that virtually every review had several negative comments, especially about the accuracy of its heart rate, blood oxygen, and electrocardiogram monitors. At our TFS show on Monday, August 2nd, 2 weeks ago, co-host Dr. Ron Brown dropped some information regarding big changes coming in health tracking wearables and Google's new Wear operating system. I began reading tons of stuff on this subject and later watched Ron's Misunderstood Fitbit Sense video. Consequently, I decided to return the Fitbit Sense to Amazon and wait to see what was shaking out there with upcoming sleep and health tracking wearables. It didn't take long to realize that an Android earthquake was in process, centered on Samsung's Galaxy Watch 4 smartwatch, sleep, and health trackers to be introduced on Wednesday, August 11th. That was last Wednesday. I continued researching the Galaxy Watch 4 relentlessly, both on the internet and on YouTube. I found few negative comments, and by last Thursday evening, that's the 12th, I bit the bullet and ordered a 42 millimeter Galaxy Watch 4 Classic at Samsung's website. I wanted to be the first kid on the block who'd ordered one, but Dr. Ron had already emailed me earlier in the day that he'd ordered a 40 millimeter Galaxy Watch 4 at Best Buy. I guess he got a $60 discount. Zounds, he beat me. Scott Stein at CNET.com writes that Watch 4 and Watch 4 Classic are basically the same internally, meaning that you should probably get the model you like the looks of the most. I disagree slightly. I think features are very important, even if the internal work mechanism is the same. The Watch 4 at left starts at $250 US and has an aluminum body. The Watch 4 Classic on the right starts at $350 US and has a stainless steel body. Perhaps the biggest difference is the Watch 4 Classic's physically rotating bezel to scroll through menus in navigating the watch. Galaxy Watch 4s are the first smartwatches to run on Google and Samsung's new Wear operating system. This involves partnerships with two brands that Google previously competed against in wearables, Samsung and Fitbit. By the way, Galaxy Watch 4s are not able to pair with iOS devices. So no sense buying one if you have an iPhone. Of course, you'd want to buy the Series 6 Apple Watch anyway. Before Wear OS, Samsung smartwatches ran software from the Korean company Tizen. Google-owned Fitbit smartwatches will also be switching to the Wear operating system, which likely spells the end of the Fitbit Sense, the smartwatch I bought and quickly returned. Important, Galaxy Watch 4's features only work when paired with a Samsung Galaxy smartphone that has the Samsung Health Monitor app installed and set to track data from the watch, according to AndroidCentral.com. This includes measurement tracking of your blood pressure, blood oxygen levels, VO2 max, irregular heartbeats, and body composition. I'll defer to Dr. Ron to explain what VO2 max is. I had never heard of it before. For now, there's no question that Samsung's Galaxy Watch 4s are leading the pack for Android-compatible smartwatches. Galaxy Watch 4s won't be sold in stores until after August 27th, perhaps later in Canada. In my opinion, the best way to pre-order the Galaxy Watch 4 is at a special Samsung pre-order websites set up for both the US and Canada. Incentives and discounts abound at Samsung's websites. August 26, 21 is the pre-order deadline in the US. October 4th, 2021 is the pre-order deadline in Canada. By the way, this is or pictured is a Watch 4 Classic I ordered last Thursday.